Okay, so after an hour or two of debating...
Let's see if
I can...
All right, hour or two of debate here in a taxonomy session. What's our conclusions so far?
So we spent.
What is the status?
We spent a lot of time so far discussing how to handle different versions of the same procedure. One thing that our current proposed standard O manual does not take into consideration is how to version and how to fork between versions of a procedure. And so we've discussed the ability to handle dependencies between different procedures, also how to annotate forks and how to annotate the procedures to get user experiences as they're following these procedures in the schema and in the taxonomy, recording that. We've also discussed referencing related content within the taxonomy, so you can reference wheel replacement procedure as you're doing a bike replacement, but also as you're doing a tricycle replacement, because they're describing the same things. And then most recently we just talked about creating a canonical library of all hardware projects and procedures so that we can keep everything.
And on the last part, the point was that there's already a platform for doing that, or what was the conclusion on that one? That was pretty interesting.
The thingtracker.net is pretty interesting. They've got a spec, and you can register with them pretty simply. I think that's exactly what it is a registry, is what I would call it, which is pretty useful for doing things like you were talking about, recommendations. I mean, taxonomy in the pure form is about defining terminology, right, and associating that. But it's pretty hard in the world of things because they're so diverse and people describe them different ways. So, I mean, I don't know how you get away from the everything is miscellaneous problem, because it just sort of is. But at least there's a registry with this thing tracker, which will allow you to register things. Not sure if that can be aligned somehow with your manual spec. Yeah, but it might be. It would probably be useful to have some alignment between these things. Like we also talked about the Alchematter, which is a similar but different approach, I think. Maybe slightly more elegant, but maybe less practical also, in my opinion.
Okay, so that's an update from Noontime from the taxonomy session. Thanks.